Really?
Who's on the entertainment? Okay, cool.
Let's just walk down. No. Just walk down. All right, go give a quick hug. Quick hug. Service is starting. No.
I saw her.
Welcome, everyone, and Shabbat Shalom. Great to have you here at Ahavat Shalom. What a full bima we have this evening. I'm Rabbi Matt Berger. Welcome to those who are watching from the streaming land. As always, our soloist, Allison Rosoff, down on the Ivories, Joy Katz and Guthrie, and very, very special treat. our third and fourth graders for our special Chag HaSidur, which means prayer book celebration service. Tammy Wolf is here right on the bima, our religious school director. Mark Gittimer is our third grade teacher. Jerry Green is our fourth grade teacher, and her madrich, or teaching assistant, Ryan Newman. It's great to have him here as well. Hopefully you picked up the special service booklet. The first song that we're going to sing, however, is not in the booklet, but you'll be able to find it right on the screen. This is Julie Silver's Shir Chadash, Sing a New Song to God. Yep, and we're going to invite our students to join us. I made a space for you right up here for the number of songs you're going to be singing. If you need any of the lyrics later on, you can feel free to bring you, but I figured, just all kind of stand right here and face the congregation. We've been practicing for many, many weeks. Many thanks to Harriet Cesaro, who teaches Shirah, our song sessions, also leads the choir for the kids as well. Shiru l'Adonai kol ha'aretz, Shiru l'Adonai shir adash, Shiru l'Adonai kol ha'aretz, Shiru l'Adonai shir adash. Sing unto God. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai kol ha'aretz, Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God a new song. And I'll invite all our students to remain up here because they're going to help us with the chorus of Debbie Friedman's Light These Lights. And following that, my honor to call forward Tammy Wolf and Jerry Green, who will be lighting the Shabbat candles.
Hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen.
So I'll say Yasher Koach, which means well done to our students. You can take a seat for now. And Tammy and Jerry are going to light the Shabbat candles. One for observing Shabbat, one for remembering Shabbat. Let's sing the blessing together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
And we thank Tammy and thank Jerry for all that they do for our Wiener Religious School and helping teach the next generation of Jews what's important in life. We're going to continue with a prayer for Israel that you'll be able to find on the screen, and I'll invite you to join me. O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. May you bless the soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces and all who stand guard to protect our people. Shield them from all troubles and injury. Help them secure freedom without loss of life for all those held captive by the enemy. May they have strength and courage of heart. You'll find the words to Shalom Aleichem, peace be to you, on page 6 in your prayer booklet.
Shalom Aleichem,
Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boakem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Yehi melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Harkuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Yehi melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And on the very next page, you'll find the words to the half or Chatzi Kaddish words of praise.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah B'yamad yivrach yutev yamlich malchutei B'chayechon uvyamechon uv'chayei de kol beit Yisrael Bagala bagala uvizman kariv V'imaru amen Yishmei Rabba mevarach Le'olam ulam meyamaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitroman V'yitnasei V'yithadar V'yitaleh V'yitara Shmei dekudesha brichu le'elam en kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran v'ama v'imaru amen.
My pleasure now to call Caden forward, and he's going to be leading us in the reading of the Baruch Hu and its translation before we sing these words together. Let's rise for the call to prayer.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamavorak. Baruch et Hamavorak Le'olam Va'ed. Praise Adonai to warm our paradise is due now and forever.
Wonderful. Let's say Yasher Koach to Caden. Well done. And we'll sing these words together. Why don't you stay right up here with me? Yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevoran. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, lai lai. Now Mia's going to lead us on page 8. Ma'ariv Aravim for creation.
Baruch atah
Wait, hang on. You're too good not for everybody to hear you, so do it nice and slow.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bavar ma'ariv aravim. Baruch atah Adonai Harvi Aravim.
Okay, I'm going to do Josie's part because Josie is not here. Borei Yom V'Laila golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or.
Our world is like
Nice and loud.
our world is like a puzzle. God and all the pieces fit together. The sun lights up the earth by day. Moon and the stars glow at night. In every season we sing your praise. On Shabbat we give thanks for the world and its beauty.
Well done, Yashar Koach. And now Jacob is going to lead us on page 9, Ahavat Olam, great love.
Ahava Olam Beit Israel. With a great love, you have taught us how to live with meaning through mitzvot, sacred memory, celebrations, and Torah. They are the light of our eyes, the essence of our being. Blessed are you, Adonai, who loves your people, Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Israel.
Wonderful. Yashar Koach to you. Well done. Now we're going to sing Open Up Our Eyes together. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name. And we will know that you are one.
Open up our eyes.
Open up our eyes.
Teach us how to live our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. And we will know that you are one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Feel free to be seated. Leading us in the V'ahavta, you shall love Adonai your God. I'd like to call forward Mia, Elsa, and Abby.
Please join us for the V'ahavta.
There you go.
V'ahavta Adonai Elohecha v'chol levacha lechol nefshecha levchol meodecha v'chayu havarim ha'ele asher nochim mesavtacham bayom al levonecha v'shimata levonecha v'dibarta bam v'sintacha v'beitecha uflecha v'derech ushamtecha ufumecha ushartayan tayadecha v'hayu letotafot beinenecha uftaftam al mizot beitecha uvi Yisharecha, Leman Tizkiru, Vasitam, Nekomi Sotai, Vitam Kedoshim, Elohim, Ani, Adonai Elohim, Asher Hoseti Etem, Meretz Mitzrayim, Liot Lachem Elohim, Ani, Adonai Elohim.
Wonderful. Yishar Kochachem. Well done. Beautiful, beautiful reading. And together now, right on the screen, you'll see the words to Julie Silver's second song of hers today, Love Adonai, Your God. Love Adonai, your God, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them for a sign upon your hand. They may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise, and when you rise, and when you rise. Like to invite all our students up and take your places right here in front of the candles, not too close, obviously, as we continue with our service now singing Mi Chamocha, Debbie Friedman's wonderful arrangement of Who Is Like You, our song of freedom. Ya la 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 la, ya la ya la ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya la ya la la, ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neda b'kodesh, Nora tehilo osefele, Nora tehilo osefele. Malachutecha ba'ubanecha, bokei ayam lifnei Moshe. Ze eli anu v'amru, Ze eli anu v'amru, Adonai imlo le'olam va'ed. Adonai imo le'olam va'ed. Mi kamoka ba'elim Adonai, kamoka nedaba kodesh, norata hilot osefele, norata hilot osefele. Lai 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 la lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai ya lai la lai lai ya lai ya la lai ya la lai lai ya lai lai lai. Yasher Koach, well done, each and every one of you. You can feel free to go back to your seats. However, Abby, Jacob, and Eli are going to be leading us on page 13, our prayer of shelter called the Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shemreinu l'chaim ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha.
Ushmor Saitenu Uvoenu Lashaim Ushalom Miata Viad Olam.
Nice. Do it together. The last part.
Baruch atah haparis sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Nicely done.
Well done, beautiful job.
Just read this.
Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night till we wake up with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, Israel, and the world.
Beautiful, Yasher Koach to you as well. And now Allison's going to lead us in Dan Nichols' arrangement of this beautiful prayer.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, from sorrow and shame. Hashkivenu Adonai
Let's rise now for our standing prayers, the words of the Tefillah, which begin on page 14, leading us in Adonai Sifatai, open our lips, and our prayer for the generations. Mia and Billy. The Givurot for strength will be led by Elsa, and the Kudusha for holiness, Leo and Abby.
Adonai sifatai titach uafia getachilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth will declare your praise.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ahel Hagadol Gibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomil Kasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol v'Zoker Kasadi Avot v'Mot Umavi Geula Livnei v'Neam Iman Shemo Ba'avan Melech Ozer Mashiach Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Aram Beretz Sarah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, God of our fathers and mothers, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, God of Jacob, God of Sarah, God of Rebekah, God of Rachel, God of Leah, the great, mighty, and awesome God, transcendent God who bestows loving kindness, creates everything out of love, remembers the love of our fathers and mothers, and brings representation to the children for the sake of divine name.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Okay. Give her up. Okay.
Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai Mehayeh.
Start over so they can hear you nice and loud. Okay?
Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai Mehayeh Hakol Adonai Rab Lehoshia.
Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Hakol, Barachamim Rabim, Sameach Nuflim, Barofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umkayem Emunato, Lishene Afar. Right here.
Mihamaha Baal Givero Umi Domeh La Mela Memit Umhaya Umatmia Yeshua. Vene Iman Atah Mahayot Hakol Bara Atah Anai Mahayot Hakol.
Beautifully done.
Please join me in the Hebrew. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom ya'alucha sela, baruch atah Adonai, ha'el ha'kadosh.
Atah Kadosh V'Shemcha Kadosh U'Kadoshim B'Chol Yom Ya'alucha Sela, Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Foster you, Adonai the Holy.
Feel free to be seated. We thank all of our students and say, Yishar Kochachem, for leading us in the first few blessings of the tefillah. And now we'll continue with Leah once again, leading us in the English translation on page 16 of Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav. Blessed are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace.
Well done, Leo, and my pleasure to call all of our students forward, and we'll be singing the words of Shalom Rav together. Great peace. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasi Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasi Leolam. Ki atahu melech V'chol ha'shalom Ki atahu melech adom V'chol ha'shalom Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levorei et amcha Yisrael. V'choleinu v'chosha bishlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Say Yasher Koach, well done to all of our students. And on page 17, pleasure to call Avery to the lectern, and she is going to be leading us.
Into the microphone. Right here. Do I speak that? May the one who causes peace to reign in the heavens make peace for us all, Israel, and all who invade the earth. Amen. May the words of my mouth be the meditations of my heart, be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer.
Beautiful job. Thank you so much. And these English words, a translation for the meditation that Allison is going to sing now. Turning to our prayer of healing, you'll find the words to Misha Beirach on page 18 in your prayer booklets as we call to mind and to heart individuals in our community and beyond who are in need of strength at this time. We think of Joanne Beeman Fiddleman, Yonatan Ruven Ben Rivka, Charlie Burke, Brad Bliefeld, Tina Bruns, Marie D'Alessandro, Stephen Drenane, Norman Fiddleman, Harry Fleisch, Denise Freifeld, Mitchell Freifeld, David Friedlander, Yost Grobe, Joyce Holbrook, Jim Howard, Kathy Howard, Luke Wall, Ken Mercero, Arnold Miller, William Miller, Michael Ranzino, Teresa Reese, Stephanie Ross, Babette Schoenfeld, Carol Spani, Dennis Schulman, Rabbi Barry Silver, Angie Sermenis, and Jeff Stark. And if there are any other names that you'd like to add aloud at this time, feel free. And to help us lead the song, our students will come right up here once again. Center Bima. To help us sing this beautiful rendition of our healing prayer.
Mikor habracha
Yasher Koach to all of our wonderful students. You can feel free to take a seat. Now it's time for a little Torah talk. An angry God was standing at the foot of Mount Sinai. Moses had just descended from the summit. At the foot of the mountain lay the 2 tablets of the 10 Commandments, shattered into 1,000 pieces. A booming voice from above, God demands and says, "Moses, what have you done? I gave you a simple task. Take the 10 Commandments from the top of the mountain and deliver them directly to the children of Israel." But Moses hemmed and hawed. He said, "Yes, God, I know that you did, but there was this guy dressed in a brown robe, flying in a brown chariot with gold letters on the sides, who appeared to me right at the summit of the mountain. He told me, 'Look, I will personally deliver the 10 Commandments, the 2 tablets of the law, down to the children of Israel. And I thought that you had sent him.' God replied, 'Certainly I did not do that. So tell me, Moses, what were the 3 golden letters on the side of this flying chariot?' Well, Moses, he took his staff in his hand and he wrote 3 simple letters, and I'll ask our tech team to display them right on the screen. And pointing at those letters, Moses said, 'Oops.'" So how did Moses and the Israelites get to this point? I'll tell you, but by means of a midrash, which is a story about a story in the Torah. Now, when it comes to Torah stories, there's always more than meets the eye. In a way, it's like opening up a box of chocolates, maybe a Whitman sampler. I'll ask our tech team to display what one of these look like that you can pick up at any store in the country. Now, looking at this chocolate box in this sampler pack, you can see there are a lot of different shapes, sizes, and varieties. Some of them might be filled with a cherry flavor. Others might be filled with nougat. Still others might be filled with caramel. But until you taste that first bite, you don't really know what's hidden inside. And if this is the case with a Whitman sampler, all the more so when it comes to the stories found in the Torah, like this one with Moses, God, the Israelites, and 2 special tablets. The midrash or story I'm about to share is adapted from a tale written by Rabbi Mark Gelman, who, and I quote, says, "Every chocolate has a cherry inside." I guess he likes chocolate. Now, ever since Moses was young, he was a go-fast type of person. Instead of walking to school, he would run. When it came time to recess, he booked it right to the playground. Come to think of it, Moses always liked to get there fast and first. Now, God loved Moses, but God wanted Moses to slow down just a bit. But all the way to adulthood, Moses remained speedy. When Moses and the Israelites left Egypt and Egyptian slavery, Moses, of course, was first in line, right at the front with the other go-fast type of folks, teenagers, kids, and maybe avid joggers and the like. The problem was, leaving Egypt wasn't a go-fast type of deal. It was more like taking a long road trip with your family, where somebody always wanted to stop and go to the restroom, where other people fetched or complained that they were bored, or they were hungry, or tired, and of course there was always some fighting between the siblings. Another thing that slowed the Israelites down when they were leaving Egypt was that there were people who simply couldn't go fast. Older folks, as well as people with injuries. Some people limped or had to be carried in a wagon. And the heat of the desert certainly didn't help. Some people were so scared of just about everything that they refused to go anywhere. So Moses would complain to God, "There are too many broken people in this group." God would then patiently explain to Moses that every person was special and unique, and they were likely moving as fast as they could. In order to get Moses to slow down, God set up a pillar of smoke by day and a pillar of fire by night. When the smoke or the fire moved, the Israelites would go forward. But when they stopped, the people would need to stop. Needless to say, the fire and the smoke didn't move fast at all. But eventually the people arrived at Mount Sinai. When God told Moses to climb up the mountain, he climbed up like a gazelle to receive the 10 Commandments, super fast. But God made him wait 40 days and nights until giving him the 2 tablets of stone. Now, by the time Moses came down from the mountain, the Israelites had grown very restless. They made a golden calf and were dancing around it, singing something like this: "Moses is gone, his time is past. Tomorrow we'll all get to go really, really fast." I'll ask our tech team to display an image of what the calf might have looked like. Get it? Here it is, if you can't read the little caption, with Aaron saying, "You know what? This is my fault. I should have been more specific." This is obviously when talking about the calf. Well, when Moses saw the calf, however it looked like, the idol, and heard the singing, he smashed the tablets. Then he ran up the mountain once again and asked God for a brand new set. But God said to him, "Moses, are you kidding me? I gave you a perfect set already. You smashed them because you were angry at a cow, and a fake one at that. Why should I give you another set of tablets? Maybe you'll get angry and smash that set too. Forget it, Moses. You just need to go down and glue all the pieces back together." But Moses replied, "Look, I broke them into so many little pieces. 1,000 of them, actually." Well, God answered him, "Then you got to find 1,000 people to help you pick them up." So down Moses went, and when he saw the Israelites, he said, "God told me to put all the broken pieces of the tablets back together. Will anyone help me out?" Well, the Go Fast people said, "Forget it, Moses. We are out of here." So Moses went to the pile of stones and sifted through the rubble. He found a couple of pieces with a complete word and some fragments with parts of letters. By nightfall, he put together a few phrases, but there was no way to glue them. The next morning, Moses woke up to an amazing sight. All around him were people looking for matching pieces of the 10 Commandments. The very same people who fetched and complained about the heat and the length of the journey. Even the Go Fast people returned and were ready to help. By the end of the day, the pile of pieces with words became much larger. Perhaps it looked something like the image our tech team will display on the screen. But after a week of trying, putting the little different parts together, the people were starting to give up. Moses said, "Look, don't worry about how long this takes. I broke them because I was angry. We just need to work very slowly and make these tablets whole once again." Only then did God tell Moses to ascend Mount Sinai to receive another set of the 10 Commandments. And this time, when he reached the bottom of the mountain, there was no golden calf, just the people waiting for Moses and hoping that he was all right. God told Moses and the Israelites to make a special ark to hold the tablets so that they wouldn't break by accident. It took a while to do this, but nobody complained and nobody wanted to rush it. When it was done, Moses said, "I know we should put the broken tablets into the ark with the whole commandments. It's important to remember that even broken pieces of God's words are special and holy. And most of all, I know that nobody is a broken person because of their age, any physical challenges with hearing or sight or legs, or their speed. I should have known this all along. Thank you for teaching me that the only broken people in the world are those who lose hope or forget that God loves them too. It's a wonderful midrash or story about a story that teaches a valuable lesson. No one is perfect, and no one is meant to be perfect. All of us have our good days, all of us have our bad days, but we can always strive to do better. The late musician Leonard Cohen actually wrote a lyric about this in a song called Anthem, which I'll ask our tech team to put right on the screen. I'll ask you to read along with me. This is one of the verses. Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything, and that's how the light gets in. These lyrics, whether Cohen meant it or not, breathe new life into this very special story in the book of Exodus. In life, there are times when we don't feel good enough, we might not feel smart enough, we might not be fast enough, or perhaps we don't even feel faithful enough, especially when we make a mistake. Thankfully, Judaism offers us a message of hope and redemption, that there is no perfect offering, meaning we don't always have a life 100% filled with goodness and blessing or free from any challenges, but that's okay. We just need to embrace the reality that there is a crack in everything. We don't always need to be the fastest or the first. Moses learned this lesson well, and so can we. Shabbat Shalom. So we will continue now on page 19 in your service booklet. And we'll rise for the words of Aleinu, the adoration.
לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות הרמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני נלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Feel free to be seated. Thank you, everyone, for your help opening the Ark. On page 20, you'll find the words to Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish, as we call to mind and to heart families in the period of Shloshim, the first 30 days, mourning their loved one. We fondly remember Sandy Freifeld, mother of Michael Freifeld, and Genry Schvetz, husband of Polina Schvetz. And we mark the yahrzeit anniversary of passing of our loved ones. The following individuals is Shabbat: Raina Abrahams, Lucille Arditi, Melvin Auerbach, Robert Brower Sr., Myron Kane, Sylvia Channon, Louis Channon, Hyman Collin, Minnie Dowman, Abraham Diamond, Bonnie Dillman, Edith Eckber, Erwin Fairfield, Peggy Singer Frankel, David Freudenthal, Beatrice Ruttenberg Goldsmith, Gertrude Goldstein, Teresa Goldstein, Lenora C. Kirk, Abraham Konigsberg, Julie A. Manning, Harold Pizer, Mary Posner, Maria Rosa, Arlene Rosenblatt, Jerome Rusoff, Raymond Schlerer, Herman Silver, Sylvia Slaff, Morris Steinhorn, Morris Stotland, Josephine Vitello, Sidney Weiss, Marvin Weiss, and Ruth Zisman. Are there any other names to add for yahrzeit? We say Zikronam, please. Thank you. We say Zichronam Livracha. May the memories of all of these good people continue to be a blessing in their loved ones' lives as we rise to offer the words of Kaddish praise together. Join us. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayekon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mivarach le'alam u'lamei al-maya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha b'richu, la'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who causes peace in the heavens cause peace to descend on us, Israel, Ukraine, and throughout the world as we say amen.
V'miru, 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 amen. V'miru, 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 amen.
Feel free to be seated. Truly my pleasure now to call forward to offer a few words to you all, Mark Gittimer and Jerry Green.
You usually say everything I want to say. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Guys, you were amazing, absolutely wonderful. You look great, you sounded great, and I always tell everyone that you have to look at the whole picture. The respect that they show for our sanctuary, for each other. They followed the service, they were respectful of their classmates' reading. Everyone wanted a part. There are years that, we can't give the parts away. And this year, everybody wanted a part, more than one. It was a little tricky tonight. A couple of people didn't show up because they're ill, so I filled in a little bit, but they all did a beautiful job. And, one of my favorite quotes from Dr. Seuss is, "Why fit in when you were born to stand out?" And every single one of these third and fourth graders were born to stand out. They are bright, they are caring, they are considerate of each other, they are very energetic, and usually hungry, very hungry all the time. But Mark said that last year, and I didn't believe him, but I believe him this year. But they're absolutely wonderful, and thank you for sharing your children with us. I said you always say what I want to say.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I'm Mark Gittimer. I'm the third grade teacher. Oh, okay. No, I can stand back. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to. I thought I was talking to next door. No. Anyway, there's a couple of, I guess you could call them cliches, but I consider 2 or 3 of them to be mantras, and it's how, in the many years that I've taught in all kinds of different scenarios, is that students don't always really care so much about how much you know, but they really need to know how much you care. And I will say I've taught in a lot of places, but I don't know if I've ever seen a more caring faculty who lead with the heart. We get up every Sunday morning. Some of the students really want to be here. Some of them sort of want to be here. I was just with my grandkids, and I know what it's like getting them together in the morning. It's not easy, but there's a sense of community and a sense of heart here, especially in this time with things that are going on in the world. And some students will learn tons of Hebrew, some will learn very little, but each and every one will learn something, whether it's, in fact, just making a new friend, or learning a new song, or hearing Rabbi Matt during our weekly tefillah make one little point about one little word or something that I hope will last them for a really long time and last them forever. And I think we can all, as adults, think back to those 2, 3, 4, 5 teachers who just somehow made a difference. And maybe it was a subject we didn't even like, but really made a difference to us. And I think each and every teacher, at least from what I can gather, really aspires to be one of those teachers that will sort of be in their students' heart forever. And I really hope that we are achieving that. I hope that you see the development from the spiritual side, from things as simple as mutual respect to respect for this sanctuary, and just how important it is for us all to be together and have our community every week. So thank you for entrusting your children with us. We take it very seriously, and Shabbat Shalom.
I just want to add one more thing. What Mark said is true about, your children getting up in the morning, Sunday morning, and coming. Also, our madriks. I mean, Ryan Newman is with me every single Sunday morning. After football all week, he still gets up Sunday morning and comes here and likes to come. And the students love him, and thank you.
Okay, good. This is what we're waiting for. We like to present our third graders with their first Siddur. So last year, the fourth graders now got their Siddur. And this is the Mishkan Tefillah for youth. And there's a book plate in it that says, "May your love of Jewish learning grow throughout your lifetime." And that's how we really feel, that this is part of your Jewish library. Maybe it's the first book in your Jewish library, besides the PJ library book. So I'm going to call up the third graders by name to get their book, and you guys are going to come stand up here. I'll give you your book, and then the fourth graders, I have a special thing for you too. So, okay, so Avery Coster, come up, Mazel Tov. Good job, come stand over here. Good job. This is Eli Goldman. Come on now. And Caden Boyle. Good job. And Leo Azuel. Good job. Can everybody mazel tov? Okay, great. You guys can stand there. And now, let's have the fourth graders. Come up. Oh my goodness, let's see. Have a sweet little flower for each of you, Elsa. And come on up, Mia. Elsa. Abby. Oops, where's the paper? Here's the sweet little paper. Come stand up here, you guys, for a minute. Let everybody see you. And they do a wonderful job. Billy, Jacob. Oops, there we go, Jacob. And did everybody get one? That was it? Okay. And I appreciate Jerry Green and Mark Dittemer. You don't get flowers every day, that's right. And Ryan gets one too for coming and helping the kids with their Hebrew reading. That's everybody. Oh, one for me. What?
Yeah, take it.
I don't know. We're no. Okay. Should we, what? I don't know what I'm going to say. There's a lot of family members here, and we really appreciate everybody's support, and thank you for supporting your children and the temple.
And mazel tov to all of our students for all that you bring to the congregation. We truly hope that wherever you find yourself in life, here, there, and everywhere, that you'll find a synagogue and you'll find a second Jewish home for yourself. We are truly blessed to have each and every one of you here, just as we are blessed to have all of our families and congregants here. I truly appreciate your support of your children and grandchildren, and it's a blessing for me to share in a beautiful evening such as tonight. So mazel tov once again to all of our students. Many thanks to Tammy, to Mark, and to Jerry. We're going to continue our service now. You can go back to your seats with the Shabbat evening Kiddush. You'll find the words to the Kiddush, which is the blessing over the fruit of the vine. Grape juice and wine is a symbol of joy in Judaism. If you turn to page 21 of your service booklet, you'll find the bracha or blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei bria gafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'ava uvratzon inhilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom tehillah l'mikra'e kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim Kivanu v'charta v'otanu kidashta mikol amim v'shabbat kodshecha v'ava uvratzon Inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. So I'll say l'chaim, to life. Oh, we certainly have enough for everyone here. Let's see, for our motzi blessing over the bread. Take one. You're welcome. Join us in the motzi, blessing over the bread. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Say b'teva and enjoy. Pleasure to call forward Jory Masarski, representing the leadership of our congregation, to share some Shabbat announcements.
Good evening. Many thanks to Rabbi Matt, Allison, and Joy for leading a wonderful Shabbat service. Our tech team, Ed Marks and Sophia Schoen, and our greeters, Gary and Joan Felser, Judy Fairfield, Vince Kronka. Mazel tov to our 3rd and 4th grade students, along with their teachers, Mark Gittimer and Jerry Green. I've had the joy of knowing some of these students since the day they were born, and it is an honor to be able to share the bima with them and their classmates this evening. Sisterhood's Hamantash and Bake for Purim will take place this Sunday, March 3rd at 9:30 a.m. RSVP in our happenings email. Our family Hamantash and Bake, sponsored by Sisterhood, will begin at 12:30 p.m. On Monday, March 4th at 7 p.m., Eric Steckler will be leading a sparkling presentation on Jews and diamonds. Sisterhood will present a social awareness program on Wednesday, March 6th at 7 p.m. called Getting Your Ducks in a Row, about end-of-life planning. Our congregational Purim Carnival, sponsored by the Wiener Religious School, Brotherhood, and Sisterhood, will be on Sunday, March 24th at 11 a.m. Listen to the Megillah and enjoy great music, a costume parade, food, and live entertainment. Social Action Speaking Up event will take place on Thursday, March 28th at 7 p.m. Dr. Danny Rosenkrantz from Brave Space Psychology will speak about inclusive traditions, sharing wisdom, and creating LGBTQ-affirming Jewish spaces. Ron Gilberg will lead our next Shabbat morning service on Saturday, March 16th at 9 a.m. After the service, please join us for the Oneg Shabbat in the social hall. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much, Jory. Students, come on forward, as you've been doing multiple times, for our closing song, which is a wonderful song written by Ma Tovu, which is a Jewish musical group called Hillel's Song. Hillel's a great teacher who lived about 2,000 years ago. I've got 3 Hebrew names, Hillel Meir Leib, and Hillel is the same one that we're going to be singing about. Okay, ready? A long time ago, there lived a great teacher. Hillel was his name. People would ask him all kinds of questions, wise answers brought him fame. Someone asked in a place that is evil, how are we supposed to behave? Hillel thought for a moment, he pondered the question, and this is the answer he gave. B'makom she'ein anashim, b'makom she'ein anashim, b'makom she'ein anashim. Hillel omer yishtadel lehiyot. Every person has 2 inclinations, for evil and for good.
Hillel knew that it's not always easy to act the way we should. So we look to our parents, our teachers, our children, and we search for the answer inside. In the struggle between what is right and what's wrong, we let this lesson be our guide. B'makom she'ein anashim, b'makom she'ein anashim, b'makom she'ein anashim. Hillel omer yishadeh lehiyot. Inhuman, Hillel said we must strive to be human. Make peace with your sister and brother. What is hateful to you, do not do to each other. So many questions, not enough answers to travel along the road. But if we remember the words of wise Hillel, we'll always know which way to go. When we find ourselves in a place that is evil and we don't know how to behave, if we stop for a moment and ponder the question, we'll remember the answer he gave. B'makom she'ein anashim, b'makom she'ein anashim, b'makom she'ein anashim. Hillel omer yishadeh lehiyot. Hillel omer yishadeh lehiyot. Hillel omer lehiyot. Well done, students. Mazel tov and Shabbat shalom to all of you. We got a great oneg in the social hall. Please join us.